Good morning. The drug problem in Hancock County was so bad last fall, the sheriff's department here brought on a special detective to do nothing but go after drugs. Now they say it's working. We can't show you the detective's face and we can't tell you his name, but you can hear his voice as he and another captain explain what's changed since he started.
As we know, these drug dealers, they're making a lot of money.
Captain Rash is giving us a look at some of the evidence brought in by the Hancock County narcotics detective. It's part of the nearly 50 drug cases the detective has worked so far. Before the detective started, there weren't enough resources to go after the county's dealers.
It was basically ending at the user level with traffic stops.
Adjusting it. I have personal relationships with people who have lost loved ones in this heroin epidemic that we had, and not having the resources available to help them was probably the most frustrating thing that I personally felt.
Investigators say dealers were active and bold in Hancock County.
They didn't fear the undercover buys or the confidential informant buys. Now that those things are happening in our community, they are scared. And speaking with them, they're aware that we're out there and they know that we're watching.
We weren't in the dope business, and since we have gotten back into this business, the numbers speak for themselves.
In just more than 6 months, prosecutors filed 67 felony charges. 38 people were arrested, 28 search warrants served, and 4 guns seized. The detective spends his day doing surveillance, watching social media, serving search warrants, and building cases against dealers. At first, the arrest came quickly.
And in the early months, it was a very target-rich environment, and now things have slowed down a little bit. Our targets are at least harder to find.
Investigators say the slowdown is a good thing. Plus, as police take dealers and their drugs off the streets, other crimes go down too.
But we have seen a decrease in our property crimes significantly in the last few months, which typically this time of year normally would be going up.
We've had a good result, and hopefully it'll continue.
The Sheriff's Department hopes to add another detective next year, and they're working on a joint office space with the Greenfield Police Department's narcotics detectives. Coming up in the next hour of Daybreak, we'll look at drug trends in the county and how they've changed over the past 6 months. Scott and Lauren.